Oh,
Well,
man.
they did have a dispute, but we'll talk about that in a little while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's another thing you probably didn't know.
Okay.
Um, the second thing that you didn't know was a horrific childhood accident helped create her trademark humor. When she was 2 years old, Peterson was playing in the kitchen and accidentally tripped over a pot of boiling water full of Easter eggs.
Okay.
It resulted in severe third-degree burns that covered about 35% of her body and left her with visible scarring.
Wait, 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 wait,
The
wait, wait,
vis-
wait, wait. This
uh-huh,
happened when she was like 2 or 3?
two.
Wow. What?
That
Man.
visible scarring and her horror obsession made her a target for bullying among other children in her school years. Some even created songs about her being a monster. She developed her razor sharp sense of humor as a coping mechanism.
Okay. Wait, hold on. This is so interesting because Cassandra Peterson, okay, Elvira, um, she also posed for Playboy. She posed for
Yep.
Playboy. And I had to do my research, as you would probably imagine. I had to do my research. Okay. I took it upon myself. I
You
didn't
took one
think,
for the team.
yeah. Um, and I seen her poses, and I did not notice any sort of scarring at all. What are they talking about? I wonder if they airbrushed it over. Let me see if
Possible.
burn
It
scars.
doesn't. It doesn't say where, but my big question is if she's playing in the kitchen, how did she trip over a pot of boiling water?
Well,
Oh, it says tipped. I
yeah,
can't
she
read.
she
Never mind.
tipped it over. That could easily happen. That happens just about every
I
other
thought
day.
I thought it said she tripped over it. I was like, what the hell was she doing on the stove? Sorry. Okay.
No, like little kids just kind of reach up to grab the handle of the pot and they tip it down,
Right.
and next thing you know, that's why, as a parent,
That's
you want
scary.
you want to use the back burners. You don't want to use the front. Use the back ones and make sure the handle is not even worth sticking out. I I
This is
can't.
really
I'm not
scary.
picking up any images of the burns, but if you look at her nudes, like you don't see that. I wonder if Playboy like airbrushed that stuff.
Probably.
And I would show it here, but this is for YouTube, so it can't. Like I'm looking up right now, and let me say she is a redhead. The
The
carpets,
drapes match the carpet.
yes, indeed, they do. And this is old school, so she has bush, so it's kind of cool. All right, see, I don't see any scars, and I really don't. I mean, I can't tell if it's airbrushed. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. The next thing kind of goes with what we were just talking about. The accident is partially responsible for Elvira's trademark dress. Elvira's dress is so iconic that it remains an all-time best-selling costume during the costume season.
Oh
The
man.
slinky, the slinky black dress with a plunging neckline cinched tight at the waist with a belt and high slit on the thighs fits her sexy persona, but its design was far more practical than it would appear. With scarring covering 35% of her skin, the slinky dress covers just about every bit of skin sporting scar tissue.
Okay, so this is another time that they mentioned scar tissue. So wait, she does have burns. Like these photos must have been like airbrushed somehow. They must have
They
just like airbrushed over it.
have to be.
But man, that's interesting about the costume though. So she definitely gets a cut from that. Every time she gets a cut from the merchandise, right?
Oh, I would say yes.
I mean, if not,
That's
then
that's a trademark look.
yeah, it is. Man, it's hot though. It's a hot look.
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, man, just gothic chicks, man. Gothic chicks. I don't know. It's just take me back. Take me back to high school. All right. What's the next one? What's the next thing I don't know about her?
The irony behind the lawsuit against Elvira.
Oh no! What? They're gonna sue her? Who's gonna sue her? Another jealous
Um,
bitch? Oh, it's jealous bitch, isn't it?
Be nice now, because you're gonna faint when you hear this. Um, the actress behind Vampira, however you pronounce it, filed a
Okay.
lawsuit against Peterson, claiming that Peterson had stolen her likeness in the creation of Elvira.
Okay. So it was like a Mean Girls sort of like kind of cat fight. Oh, you stole
Yeah.
my look. You stole my look. Did she do the same thing with Morticia Adams? Did she do the
Well,
same
it
thing?
it says after that both of them borrow their look from Morticia.
Yeah. You know what? Who came first, Vampira or Morticia?
Morticia.
Morticia. Okay. So Vampira just needs to sit in the corner and shut the fuck up.
That's kind of how I felt about it too.
You know, I get it. She's like, oh, that's my look. That's my look. But
Peterson's originally intended for Elvira to resemble Sharon Tate's character from Fearless Vampire Killers, extremely pale and red-haired. The producers shot it down and insisted she go with all black.
oh, and I'm looking into this. She lost a $10 million lawsuit against Cassandra Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
So she lost quite a bit of money
Yep.
in this. And if you look at them together, they don't look alike. They look drastically different. Yeah, so it's a black dress. Woohoo. Everyone who wears a black dress shows some cleavage. Well, first off, let's just say, Elvira, I mean, you're not going to compete with that natural rack. Natural, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see anything that says that thing was manufactured in any way. That looks
I haven't
legit.
either, and I looked.
And let me remind you, I looked at the nudes, and they look legit. They look 100% legit.
Well, if she was going to have plastic surgery done, she would have had her scars removed
Yeah,
too.
you're right.
So
You're right about that.
she didn't. So I believe she's pretty natural.
Yeah, same here. Besides, Elvira has like, Vampira has like these very thick eyebrows.
Oh my God, I know they're horrible.
They're like man brows. Like, if anything, Elvira did. If Elvira did take anything from that look and made it better, she did just that. I mean, come on.
Well, and they're arched. They look like triangles. They're horrible.
Yeah, horrible. I mean,
It does. You know what it makes me think of? Um,
a man.
well, yeah, but Tim Curry in
Yeah,
Rocky Horror.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It's probably a tranny, which is, and hey, nothing wrong with that if you dig that sort of thing. You know, if you like traps, if you like chicks with dicks, if that's your thing, then go right ahead. Vampira is your woman, your man, your woman.
Your woe man.
I'm trying to be politically correct here as much as I can. All right, man. Okay, what's the other thing we don't know about Elvira?
The Mistress of the Dark was conceived as a hopeful backdoor pilot for a sitcom on NBC. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Oh yeah,
And to be distributed by a company called New World. Peterson wrote the script with John Paragon and Jambi, the genie from Pee Wee's Playhouse. They wrote it. Yeah. Okay. Being funded by NBC meant a lot of fighting for her vision, like whether or not to include teenagers on a film aimed at teenagers. So when it came time for the film's release, New World was in the middle of filing for bankruptcy. So Elvira, Mistress of the Dark only made its way into 150 theaters. The sitcom on NBC never happened.
Yeah, because I don't recall ever seeing that. Okay, so that's why it kind of fell flat. Wow.
Right.
All right, man. Just that kind of explains that. But that's also kind of, I think that they kind of helped her out though, because she's a cult classic. She's a cult hit, and like fans love her. Fans love Elvira, and like, of course, I was a kid when her content was out, and to me, it was like, am I allowed to see this? Can I look at this? Like, it was provocative, but it couldn't look away. It was great.
Right. Her sitcom dream did happen in 1993. Well, almost. She was approached by a CBS executive who wanted her to develop a weekly sitcom. She quickly re-teamed with Paragon to create and write the sitcom. They filmed it, and they showed it to the executives, and they all freaked out over the amount of cleavage. And the first full season was canceled, and the pilot never aired.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
If you go and look it up on YouTube, it's called The Elvira Show, and you should be able to find the first.
Thank God for YouTube. The pilot. Thank God. I guess not enough cleavage for YouTube to take it down. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I mean, you can find some good videos on YouTube if you look around, as long as no one doesn't flag them.
Yeah.
But man, that sucks. That sucks. Too much cleavage for just regular TV.
Right.
You know what? On a side note, have you noticed that, like, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard this, like, in show business, like, if like women that have like really large busts, like, it's hard for them to really get roles that are like serious or whatever, because like they're just seen as like porn stars. They're seen as just like,
I can see how that would be true.
Yeah. It's just, come on. It's like, isn't that body shaming? Isn't that body shaming against large-breasted women? You're gonna say, "Oh no, you can't be on this because you're just too natural, too much."
Right. Well, I always used to tell my mom when I was a kid that I wanted to have boobs big enough, just when I got bigger, that so I could part them and have to part them to see my socks. And my mom thought that was really funny.
Well, you gotta work.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta use what you gotta use.
Right. I mean, she had a reality show in 2007. Fox's reality channel premiered The Search for the Next Elvira, a reality competition series.
Okay. I missed that.
Where she and two male Elvira impersonators judged auditions in the style of American Idol.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's interesting, but I would like to see a reality show where Elvira is like living in the real world, like how, like, explore her character, like what does she do, like how would she do that, like be creative with it. I mean, that's kind of cool. Who can be an Elvira impersonator? But I want to see, who is Elvira? She's the mistress of the dark. Like, what does she do? What's going on in that cemetery?
Where does she live? What does her house look like? I'd like to see what the inside of her house looks like.
She's hanging out with Beetlejuice. She might be,
Probably. That would be cool. Another interesting thing is she is not a fan of slasher movies.
Oh, what? Are you
Yeah.
For real?
That's what it says. Mm-hmm. Despite being a lifelong horror fan and having hosted over 272 episodes of movie Macabre, there's one subgenre of horror that Peterson can't stand: the slasher. It's not the blood and gore, as she's a fan of gruesome horror. It's that she prefers her horror to maintain a level of fantasy.
A level of fantasy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she doesn't see people getting stabbed. Like, so that includes even Psycho.
Right.
Like Psycho, Friday 13th, Halloween. Okay.
She finds the scariest film is The Exorcist.
Ooh, all right. So she would also be into, like, like Hammer Films, like
Yeah.
okay, all right. She likes monsters. She likes monsters. She doesn't want to see real life monsters, but okay,
Right.
yeah, I can follow that.
We can thank Elvis Presley for Elvira.
Oh wait, how did that happen?
At the age of 17, Peterson was performing in Las Vegas as a showgirl where
Whoa,
she
whoa,
met Elvis.
whoa! Is that legal? She's 17. Can she be a showgirl at 17?
Probably not, but she was.
Oh,
She met Elvis. She went to his hotel room where they sat down together and sang while he played the piano. Enjoying her voice, he told her she didn't belong in Vegas, that she should stop performing as a showgirl and pursue singing. Had it come from anyone else, Peterson might have balked. Instead, she heeded his advice and went to Europe to pursue a singing
oh
career.
wow, wow.
After landing acting gigs in Europe, she eventually returned stateside and continued acting in Hollywood.
That is pretty cool. So we have the king to thank for that. Wow.
Yep.
See, he's a genius, man. That's why I don't think he's dead. I think he's like he become eternalized. His body might have like slumped over and you know
Gave out.
died. His body might have just died. Might have killed him. Was taking a shit, but his spirit lives on. Ah, man.
Okay,
Oh,
the next one you will die laughing about.
okay.
Vincent Price taught her how to cook fish in her dishwasher.
I'm sorry. What? Who taught her how to cook fish in her dishwasher?
Vincent Price.
Okay. Is that something people you can even do? Is that
Yeah. Peterson eventually met and became friends with her childhood idol in the years before he passed. Price was almost as well known for his culinary legacy as he was his acting career, and imparted a recipe to Peterson for wrapping fish in aluminum foil and putting it in the dishwasher while the machine washes your dishes. When the cycle is
wild?
done,
Wild?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. When the cycle is done, the fish is perfectly steamed, at least according to Peterson.
It, it's not that I'm doubting. I have no doubt that the hot steam would steam the fish. No, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but with the
I'm thinking
soap and
of
stuff.
the smell.
Oh God.
Oh
Mm.
God. Oh
Oh my God,
man.
I didn't even think of that. That's nasty.
It'd be like a lesbian's apartment. You just go in there and it's like you open up the dishwasher and it's like it just hits you like this cloud of just smell. It's like
Gross.
tuna. Just oh god. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Oh man, that's so repulsive. I want to know
Oh
has
my God, you made me snort. That's so wrong.
man. Well, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? My mom had some lesbian friends, and their bathrooms always had the bathrooms always had that tuna smell. You know, what can I tell you? It's based on real life experience.
Well, there you go. Hmm.
Man,
Do you
is
know
it
how old she is?
um not a day over 30?
She's 67 years old.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope, I'm
Really?
serious.
No
She was
way.
born September 17th in 1951.
I don't know. There's a natural beauty that doesn't age. You know.
I
Uh,
I agree
that's
with that. She
like
really doesn't look anywhere near that old.
especially like her photo, like not Elvira, but the person who plays Elvira, Cassandra Peterson. Even her just
Hmm.
natural photos, like just it like she looks good.
Right? She is. She's really a pretty lady.
Man.
She was born in Kansas.
Oh no way. She's a Kansas girl.
Yep. Hmm.
Did she grow up on a farm?
Um. Yes. She lived there until she was a teen, and then they moved to Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Okay. Wow. So yeah, we don't know much about her early life. Like, what else do we know about her early life?
During her teens, Peterson worked as a go-go dancer in a local gay bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say which one.
Like, how did she get? How did she get involved in that?
I don't know. It does not say.
Oh man. Shit. During her teens, she did this. Man, I kind of wondered, like, what do you do with that as a parent? Like, as a parent, if your kid wants to be a go-go dancer and all that, like, what do you say? You just go, all right, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, no.
Do you stop her? You say, man, you walk out. You're not coming back.
I don't know. That's hard to. That's. Um. It does say that when she was 17, she convinced her parents to sign a contract. Immediately after graduating, she drove back to Las Vegas and became a showgirl.
Oh man. Okay.
And it does also say that she briefly dated Elvis.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, now you know something happened between them. Now you know for sure. Oh damn. Man, think about that. The king got close with Elvira. Just think about that.
I think that was probably a little more than close, but yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Man.
It also, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. She was in Cheech and Chong's next movie. I don't remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. She was. She was like the hostage or something, right?
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
She's been in at least 24 movies.
Oh damn! Like as Elvira or as like you're talking about like Cassandra?
It doesn't say, so I'm not sure.
Oh. She was also in Bond. She was in Diamonds Are Forever. She was a dancer there.
Yes.
Yeah. So she was a hostage in Cheech and Chong's next movie.
She was also in Pee-wee's Big Adventure as a biker mama.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She was. Fuck yeah. And being a redhead, I wouldn't be surprised if she was. She would probably make a good, Ginger, Gilligan's Island.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Man, oh man, you imagine that.
She's even won awards. I mean, for Best Actress.
Oh yeah.
From Saturn Awards and Raspberry Awards, she was nominated for both of those. She won a Hollywood Horror Festival Award, a Vincent Price Award this year. She won that.
Well, I mean, I can see she definitely earns it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, when you think of, I don't know how you describe her, like horror girl or horror mistress, like a virus you go to, and like I think Morticia or Elvira. Lily comes after. Honestly, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like Lily. It's just
she's a little bit more meek and not as her presence isn't as strong.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to put it. I think that's a real good way to put it. Yeah. Well, what are some other things about Elvira that we ought to know?
Well, that's a good question. There's a lot of stuff. It talks about her tight-fitting, low-cut, cleavage-displaying black gown.
Ooh, okay.
She adopted the flippant tone of a California Valley girl.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Her character definitely had that tone. Like, or shit, what was it? One of the films that she was in. What was it? There was a scene where the car breaks down, and she has her tone, her attitude with those old ladies are like, you don't belong here. You need to get out of here.
She was quoted as saying, "I figured out that Elvira is me when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
She's a spastic girl. I just say what I feel, and people seem to enjoy it."
So wait. She had this idea that this Elvira character even before she got the role of Elvira.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Man, I wonder if it's like another personality for her. Just
Probably.
a way to escape.
Probably. She's been associated with products including Halloween costumes, comic books, action figures, trading cards, pinball machines, Halloween decor, model kits, calendars, perfumes, and dolls.
Oh man, I can get some Elvira dolls. I mean, I don't even mean that as a pervy way, guys. Get that? No. Not,
Yeah.
not an Elvira sex doll. Get that out of your mind. Come on. I just want to get an Elvira doll. I just want to play with it. That's all I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
No one believes that for a second.
No. I didn't buy it either. She's appeared on the cover of Femme Fatales magazine 5 times.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
Man, she was a commentator for WrestleMania 2.
I forgot about that.
She was in the Coors commercials. Man, it's like that's the thing about her. Like, I remember seeing her just everywhere, like in the media, especially around October, around Halloween. It's like, boom, you see her. It's like that thing that they only really bring around that time. In October, you're gonna see Elvira. You're gonna hear about her. People are gonna talk about her. But then, for the rest of the year, she's gonna be tucked away.
Yeah, she does, and then she does conventions and stuff too.
Yeah, you'll see her there.
Have you ever seen her at a convention?
No, I would like to though. I would love to.
They would have to call security.
Yeah, I would have to.
Or follow you around with a mop.
Yeah, probably. Like, Cassandra, I have a question. Is it true that you have burn scars? But I've been doing research and I just don't see them. I don't know. Like, is that
Prove
true?
it.
Is that a true story?
Prove it.
Just, I didn't think I'm probably trolling her or being pervy. I just want to know for real, for science. You know?
Oh, she was in a couple of other men's magazines: High Society, Man's Delight, and Modern Man.
She wasn't. You know what? Maybe I can look into that as well. See if,
if any of it shows them.
Yeah.
She also, you talked about her being perfect for Gilligan's Island. She auditioned for the role of Ginger Grant for the 3rd Gilligan Island television movie shortly before she was offered the horror host position at a radio station.
Oh,
So she turned it down.
She would have been a great Ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She was a lead singer for an Italian rock band, the Snails.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. See, I would never have known that. That's crazy. Now, that's something that needs to be on that, 10 things or things you don't know about Elvira. Like, that would be...
Right.
Oh, man. Hell, she was even in Call of Duty. She was even Call of Duty. Infinite Warfare.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's done a lot of stuff.
Oh, man. Ooh. Now, the thing I don't get, though, is that she's a vegetarian. I mean, that I kind of a hard... I don't believe that. I can't believe that she's a vegetarian.
Why?
Well, I mean, she likes dudes, does she?
Well, what does that have to do with being a vegetarian?
I mean, are you really a vegetarian if if you like some meat, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you like to go down on
Well,
sausage.
I don't think she's chopping it off, chewing it up, and swallowing it.
Oh, you know. But she likes to play with sausage, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Maybe.
she's a girl.
Yeah.
We do that kind of thing.
Well,
Well, some of us do.
yeah. I just wondered, is that still vegetarian? Because I mean, what's going on there? What's going on? It's but I guess so.
You'd have to ask our chat that.
Yeah, I know, right? I have to ask people in the comments section. What do you think about that? Is that real vegetarian? Just what is that? Isn't that just looking man meat? It's like it's a man meat. Hey, even if she was a lesbian, be like, well, what's going on with that? I mean, come on. I always have to bring it. I always have to bring the questions right to the gutter, every time.
You
Every time.
do, and if you don't, I do it.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, she is a vegetarian. She what was on some PETA commercials and all that, or PETA sponsorships and all that. So go Elvira. That's.
Did you know that she'd been married?
Yeah, but she divorced him. So
yeah, in 2003.
So is she still single?
It says she is, and she has one child.
That's okay. I can take some baby mama drama. I can take that.
You're gonna end up dead.
Maybe.
Your wife's gonna kill you.
You can't kill what's already dead, though.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, Becky, I think we learned a lot about Elvira. I think we know more than we ever did.
I agree. I know a lot more.
Ladies, gentlemen, if you feel that you've been educated about Elvira, let me know in the comments section what you learned. If you like this, press the thumbs up button, press the heart button if you're listening on Spreaker, share. If you don't share, then you don't care. All right. Y'all take it easy.
Bye.